All right. The time has come to switch that kitty on. You gotta hustle, honey. Hello, welcome back. Guess what is this? Get out of here. Did I cut myself? No. Anyway, these darn hangnails. Today, we have been waiting for this moment for quite a while, I have to say. Quite a while. Guess whose album is finally out? Can you guess? Probably one of the most anticipated albums in Miss K-pop. Okay? The girl, the it girl, okay? Miss Rosé from Blackpink, the infamous bad girl group, okay, of baddies. Miss Rosé has been releasing several singles, some back to back actually, after the first one I have reviewed, and I'll put that also in the video. Hopefully I remember it. For the review of the first single with Bruno Mars, APT or Pata. Anyway, the album is out, the debut album from Miss Rosé we've been waiting for, called Rosie, okay? Is it the girl or is it not the girl? We's about to find out. Stay tuned. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Take it away.
Peyton, the business biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?
All right, settle down in your seats. This is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the influencer, the YouTuber, or the content creator. Those are great things to be. Those are great tools, platform to get the business, the brand, the name, build that community up, the most important part of it, reputation up and out there, okay? So, if you like what you hear and see today, I had to think about that for a moment. Please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Like and subscribe. Or even dislike, okay? Do something. Tell me how much you hate me, hate my guts. Anything will help to help this channel get more views in the way of being on the algorithm page, as I like to call it, which you see when you first open up YouTube, before you do anything else. Subscribe, share with your friends, and hit the notification bell for more videos, because you know I am YouTube. I am the girl. Mr. Beast who? Rosé who? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Not Rosé. Mr. Beast who? Dodash who? Anyway, let's get into this. But disclaimer, there is no copyrighted music played on this station, okay? I'm following the guidelines, trying to get no restrictions on my videos. So you're here for the commentary. You're here for the personality, honey. You're here for the subject matter, okay? Which got you in, okay? But let's get right on into it. Honey, I got the monster. I'm kind of tired. Trying to focus. There is no script. There is no script, folks. I am the script. I am YouTube, okay? So, Let's put these headphones in and get to it. Cut. Action. Okay, so we're going to be going through half the album, critiques of the last half of the album, critiques. Turn it up. Honey, and it seems to be in English. She's really going for this American audience over here. You better sing, girl. Woo! Okay. 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 This is interesting. This is the single Aperture or APT with Bruno Mars. Okay, so we have gotten through the first half of this album. And the first thing I'll say is that this album literally has nothing to do with K-pop at all. The girls are basically completely going for the neck of America in the Western world because they're in their solo endeavors now, they're making westernized music completely. And this whole album, Divided, he's the first to release an album out of all the girls. Ms. Rose, I thought it may have been Lisa. Yeah, this gives it a very Western American sonic sound. And she's completely in all English. She's completely in all English. They're going for the neck of America, basically. Absolutely. That's what they're going for. Let's start with the track listing. Number One Girl, 3M, 2 Years, Toxic Till the End, Drinks or Coffee, and of course the single APT with Bruno Mars. Okay? What I will say is this. In this first half of the album, there are some standout tracks that really jump out and give you what is this? It started out really strong with her vocally singing and basically giving us the introduction. The other songs out of the first half of the album, they were good. They weren't giving you complete life. It was more of her vocals giving life on a lot of these first songs on the first half of this thing. But she's probably the most interesting thing about the project. But sonically, some of these sound like typical American almost like run-of-the-mill type of sounds going on. You get me? But yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just that there's not a lot of wow factor except for a few songs that jump out that give you the wow, including the single APT. But let's get back into it, okay? Here we go. All right. You better go on, Rose. All right. That was the last half of this album, this debut from Miss Rose from Blackpink called Rosie. Let's get to the track listing before we wrap it up. Game Boy for the second half of the album. Game Boy, Stay a Little Longer. Not the Same, Call It the End. Too Bad for Us, Dance All Night. First of all, give it up for the effort that Rosie put in. Or I should say Rose. Rose, she takes them both. Okay, it's gonna be A for effort, okay? But there are some cons and pros with this particular debut. And we're going to get to that right now, okay? There were a couple of standout tracks. This is going to be the pros on here that really gave you something to come back to and sink your teeth in, that were not forgettable. When it came to the sonics of it, the other pro was just Rosie herself and her voice, the way she was emoting, the sound and texture of her voice, you know. It's hard to describe the sonics of her voice alone, but it was just giving you everything you needed, whether the track was run-of-the-mill or not. She was giving the whole way through. Vocally, that's what I will say about Ms. Rose. She kept it interesting, even if the music, some of the tracks sonically were not that interesting. You get what I'm saying? So that's a positive. That's kind of the same thing I said about LG6, which is Lady Gaga's sixth studio album, Chromatica. She was the most interesting thing about the album. Not that it was bad or anything, or whatnot. It's just compared to what we got from the last electronic album. What's happening to me right now? The last electronic album. I'm blanking. Anyway. The last electronic album from her, before Chromatica. I don't know why I'm blanking, because that's my album. That's my girl. Art Pop, that's it. Art Pop. Whatever I ate last night, honey, the monster I thought was helping, but I don't know. Brain fog is happening, honey. But anyway. For a debut album, I say a solid effort. But the cons would be some of the sonics. Some of the sonics were too average on this album sonically. If you were to compare between Lisa, I feel like Lisa, well, we haven't heard the album from her yet. But just from the few singles that she released, I feel like she's pushing a little more in the sonic territory with what she released so far. And even with Jenny's Mantra, sonically was really, really, truly giving. We haven't heard of a project from these girls yet, but yeah. But this album here, like I said, it was, some songs really had you in sonics, and a lot of them were just run the mill. But what the standout really was just Rosé herself. And that's something that always going to redeem any album. So with that being said, I will give Rosie a nice solid, I want to say 7. This is a 7 out of 10 album. And that's trust me, that's good. For all the Rosé stands, all the Blackpink stands, that's a good scoring, okay? Is if it's a 5 or below that you have to worry, okay? But it's a 7 out of 10, okay? For the reasons that I stated, I never give favorite tracks or top 5s because I like you to find your own on the album. So I definitely say, of course, with the score of 7 to 10, to give this album a listen, of course, especially if you are a Blackpink stan or a Rosé stan. Now, as I said before, this is not giving you a Blackpink sound, okay? Just to let you know. But give it a listen, see what you think. Let's have a conversation in the comment section, okay? If you like this, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button and tell me why. Tell me how you really feel in the comment section. Subscribe, share with your friends. Hit the notification bell for more videos. I got 2 more right here on this. I'm being dried out, but anyway, in this desert that I'm in. I forgot to put my chapstick on. But anyway, we got 2 more videos here for you to watch. So go ahead and get your life. And I upload Monday through Friday. Usually at 4 p.m. the videos go live. And yeah, so anyway, new episode coming tomorrow. Thank you.
Painting the business biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?